Hi and welcome to the day 17 of my 25 days of Christmas tutorial series. Today we are going to create a really quick and simple project that requires minimum supplies. It's going to be a gift bag. I'm going to use the papers from Paper Discovery magazine kit. This booklet is A4 size and I'm going to need the two pages that are connected. I have chosen those navy blue papers. The light blue ones are going to be on the inside. So this is going to be the body of my bag. I'm placing the papers into the scoring board. It's very convenient to use, but you can actually do without it. I'm creating one crease line and half an inch mark from the edge, and then I'm going to fold it down to create a long vertical tab. After I have folded down the tab, you can see that one page is a bit longer than the other, so I'm going to use the paper trimmer to make them the same length, just like that. To create the sides of the bag, I'm placing the paper into the scoring board and I'm creating the crease lines at 1 inch mark and at the 2 inch marks. And I'm going to repeat the same process on the other page on the left side. Then I'm going to fold the paper only along the second folds. The one extra crease line is going to be in the center of the gift bag and I'm going to use it later. At the moment I have done all the vertical lines, and now I'm also going to create the horizontal ones. So I'm scoring the paper at 1 inch from the top edge and at 2 inches from the bottom edge. As always, the tools and supplies I'm using will be listed down below in the description box as well as on my blog. Next, I'm going to take my scissors and trim off the corners from the vertical tab at the bottom of the bag as well as at the top. I'm also using scissors to create notches along the bottom of the bag. Those notches are actually the very sharp V-shapes around each crease line at the bottom of the bag. Then I'm going to fold down the paper along that crease line at the top of the bag. I'm doing that just to kind of reinforce my bag at the top. There is no need to stick down that tab. You can just fold it along the existing lines. Next, I'm applying some double-sided tape along the long vertical tab of my bag, and I'm also applying the adhesive onto 3 tabs at the bottom. One long tab is going to remain adhesive-free. When all the adhesive is applied, I'm going to assemble the bag, and it's easier to start assembling it from the side. So I'm peeling off the liner from the side tab and I'm sticking it down. If you are mass producing, you can make a bunch of bags and store them just like that and finish assembling them as you need to. The next step is peeling off the liner from the short tabs at the bottom. And then I'm going to stick down the longer tab onto that short ones, the one that has adhesive on it. And finally, I'm peeling off the liner from that last tab and I'm sticking the clean one on top of it. I'm pressing down the bottom tabs from the inside of the bag. Then I'm just folding the sides of the bag inwards and pinching them at the top, and that finishes the bag. To decorate this bag, I'm going to use a couple of labels from the same booklet I took the papers from. I'll be using a circle die to cut out the circle label, but you can totally use your scissors because this paper works great for fussy cutting. I'm also going to die cut the same size circle out of thick white cardstock to kind of back up this label. Then I'm going to use the scissors to cut out another banner-shaped label from the set. This banner has to and from written on it, but I'm not going to use this feature this time. Instead, I'm going to cut the label in half. The idea here is to create the ribbon ends for the medallion. So now I'm sticking one ribbon end onto the other. Then I'm backing up the label with the thick white cardstock, and I'm sticking the circle on top of the ribbon. Then I'm sticking down this label onto the paper doily, and then I'm attaching this entire piece onto the front of the bag. To keep the bag closed, I'm going to use a couple of mini clothespins. You can also punch the holes and add the ribbon to a bag, or just use the double-sided adhesive to seal it down. This is the finished project that illustrates that you don't necessarily need a lot of supplies to create a cute gift for the people that you love. Thank you so much for visiting today. Project number 18 is coming out soon, and I hope to see you again. Have a beautiful day.